to another video. This time we're going to talk about some basic Linux commands. Let's start with the first one. I have a simple Apache log file. Uh, you all know ls. ls is a way of listing the files and directories inside a directory, and I'm looking for a specific file, apache.log, and it's of size 1238 bytes. Let's list all the lines in the file. This NL puts the line number for each of them so we can see them clearly. This is one way of seeing the content in the file without editing it. The other more popular command that you're aware of is cat. Cat can be used for reading the content of the file or writing into the file. In its basic form, if you cat apache log, it prints all the content of the file. And we can write to a new file using cat command. Press enter here, first line, second line. I come to the next line and I press Control D. So that tells the terminal that I have passed all the input for this file, and then the cat processes that content and writes a new file. So if we now look at cat new file.txt, it has the two lines that we wrote. And this is a redirection operator, which means all the input we gave to the cat command is redirected to the new file.txt. Let's move to the next command, which is, so let's first list again all the lines in the file. We list the Apache log. And let's say we want to list only the first two lines. So we can use a command called head. You can see the head prints the first two lines, 5423304. So the sizes of an Apache log. And head is good if you want to list only partly the file, you don't want to see the entire contents, if you know exactly how many lines you need. Or you could, if you want to look at the tail end of the file, where this is the head end and this is the tail end, you want to see lines at the end. Let's say we want to print the lines 14 and 15, we could go to tail-2 Apache log. So that gives us the latest and the article, these two lines. And tail has a little bit more sophistication, so you can say I want to list all the lines from the fifth line. So you could see it prints from here all the way down. Okay, let's go back. Let's list the first line from the Apache log and see whether we can represent this in bytes or hex. So how do we do it? We have to pipe this, which means we send the output of this command to another command called xxt, and it gives the hex form of this entire line is printed over here, and then each letter here corresponds to a byte. A byte is made up of two hex characters. So for example, we type this command called ascii, which we may have to install if it's not already installed, and we type 31, and it says when you type this hex 31, it refers to the digit 1, which is printing as 1, which is what this is. And if you, let's say we try something like this, double quotes, which is the E is here, the G is here, I believe this should be the double quotes. Let's check this. ASCII 22, and it says where hex is 22, it is printing as double quotes, and it also says it's also called a double quote. Let's try the last one. What is 0A? So 0A refers to line feed. So when you have two lines in Apache log, where the first line ends here and the second line starts here, so to separate the lines, we introduce this line separator, which is called line feed. And the line feed allows the next line, the actual content of the next line to start from the next line. So the XSD is a very good tool if you want to inspect some complex content which is not plain alphanumeric. It's very useful when you're examining some protocols or some files in binary format. I think that's it for the first session. I hope you had a good overview of some of the commands, and we'll cover the next set of commands in another video. Thank you.